Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mayan the Silver Fox channel. I'm KFC Dad.
It is mine, is Silver Fox.
And a new season is approaching. The 2025-2026 season is fast approaching. We're only, 5 days away from the championship starting?
No, it's not. It's 4 days to
Well,
go.
5, 4. We're close. We're very close. And these are the championship predictions for week number
First.
one.
One.
We do have to say that we have missed football, haven't we?
We missed football. I'm missing the away games.
Yeah, we do love the away games. We've missed the football, but it has gone very quickly, don't you think?
Yeah, it's good. It's been 9 weeks already. Then football coming back very quickly.
Yeah, and we are looking forward to our away days. That's our favourite thing, the away days. But we do like home games as well. So, shall we crack on with the predictions? So we've got 12 predictions coming for the week one, and we're going to start off in a minute. Okay, we do have a third member of the team. He was there last season. His name is Wesley Schnauzer. He's a walking, talking dog that gives out predictions.
Oi, wake up, Wesley Schnauzer.
He is lazy sometimes, but he will be giving his predictions for the championship this season as well. He won't be there every week, but he will be there most weeks. It's hard getting him to do some work, isn't it? Okay, so, and we just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed to the channel. We are on 7,000 subscribers, so if you haven't already subscribed, then like and subscribe to the channel, and help us to get to our new target of 8,000 subscribers.
I think we can do it.
Say thank you to everyone.
Thank you, guys. You're such a legend, top guys and girls and boys in here.
Okay, so game number one, the Friday night kickoff is
Birmingham versus Ipswich Town.
Yes, this is an intriguing starting fixture because Ipswich Town were relegated from the Premier League and Birmingham are massive winners of League One. And Birmingham have recruited very well. At the moment, there is a tug of war going on between both clubs for Chuba Akpom. So there is a tug of war going on, but I think everything was agreed. Medical was done or something like that for Chuba Akpom at Birmingham. But in the last minute, Ipswich have come in. So that's still ongoing at the moment.
Sniffing.
Yeah. And Birmingham, our ex-assistant manager, Chris Davies, has done very, very well with Birmingham.
Fair play to them, and they got new owners. I'm very impressed with them.
Yeah, and Ipswich Town, they're still a very, very strong side. They still have Kieran McKenna at the helm, and, their squad is strong. It's a Premier League squad. You've got to remember that. So, what's your prediction for this one, mate?
2-1. I'm going to say 2-1 to Birmingham.
2-1 to Birmingham. Okay, so that's a Birmingham starting off with a bang. I've gone for the opposite. I've gone for 2-1 to Ipswich Town. I think Birmingham will be very strong, but there's a lot of quality in the Ipswich side, Premier League quality. So, I've gone 2-1 to Ipswich Town. Now, let's see what Wesley Schnauzer's got to say. Wesley!
12 games to go through, and the first one is Birmingham City versus Ipswich Town. Birmingham City are a newly promoted team, and Ipswich Town have been relegated from the Premier League. I think Birmingham are looking strong, and I think they will carry on the momentum, and I'd have them down as 1-0 winners in this game.
Game number 2, the first of the 12:30 kickoffs on Saturday is
It's Charlton against Watford.
Charlton Athletic versus Watford. Now, let's see. Charlton Athletic came up from League One through the playoffs, and their manager is
Nathan Jones.
And they've done really well. They've brought in some good players, haven't they? Decent players, and we're going to look forward to going for our away day there.
Is it Kelsey?
No, I'm not going to the KFC. But we'll look round to see if there's any KFCs. Their opponents, Watford. Now, Watford, they do have a new manager. They got rid of
Tom Kelly.
Tom Cleverley, and they do have a new manager in Paolo Pezzolano. So we don't know what he's going to be like. You know, he could storm the league, or he could be down there at the bottom and sacked by Christmas. We just don't know what's going to happen with them. They're an unknown at the moment. So, what's your prediction for this game?
First win for Charlton last week. First win at home. I'm saying 1-0 to Charlton.
Say 1-0 to Charlton. Okay. That's an experienced Watford side, but like we just said, he's a new manager, so we don't know. Okay, I've gone for a draw. I've gone 1-1 for this game.
What about Wesley Schanauzer?
Let's see what the dog is saying. Wesley?
Wakey!
Next, we have another newly promoted team in Charlton Athletic. They'll be playing against Watford, which are a season championship side. That's why I've gone for a 2-1 win for Watford in this game.
Okay, so the second of the 12:30 kickoffs for Saturday is
our neighbours, Coventry City versus Hull City.
Yes, Coventry City versus Hull City. Now, before I carry on with this, if I keep saying okay at the beginning of everything, you got to pull me up on that, okay? Look, I said it again, okay. Right, so Coventry City versus Hull City. Now, Coventry City, serial playoff team that have been in the playoffs 2 seasons in a row now.
They've been playing good seasons, playing some good football with Frank Lampard. They're very strong now, looking at them.
Yeah, under Frank Lampard, they've done very well. They're a very strong side. They haven't lost many of their players, and I still think they will be in the playoffs. That's what we predicted, didn't we? They'll still be in the playoffs, and they will be a good, strong outfit. Whereas Hull City, they have a new manager. Was it Jurikovic?
Yeah.
And they do have a few things going on, and maybe a transfer embargo.
Similar to Sheffield Wed, similar.
Yeah. So, what did we say? Did we say they were going to go down? Yes, I did. I said they were going to go down. So I don't hold out much hope for them, unfortunately. And what have you gone for this score?
1-0 Cov.
1-0 to Cov. I've gone 2-1. I'm going to give a Hull City a goal, and I've gone 2-1 to Coventry City. So let's see what Wesley, what's your prediction, mate?
Coventry City versus Hull City. Coventry City look very strong. They've been in the playoffs for 2 seasons in a row, and Frank Lampard is doing a great job there. Hull City do have a new manager, but I don't think they can beat Coventry. That's why I've gone for a 2-0 win for Coventry City.
Game number 4, the third 12:30 kickoff on Saturday is
Southampton versus Wrexham.
Southampton versus Wrexham. Newly promoted Wrexham against relegated Southampton. Now, Southampton were bottom of the league in the Premier League for much of last season. Wrexham, however, automatic, and they've got 3 promotions in a row, and they're doing really, really well. But the Championship is another beast.
Right, I'm going to tell you now, Wrexham, they got our player Connor Cody.
But they bought 2 of our players. They got Danny Ward as well.
And Matthew James.
3 of our players. They've got a good side, but I don't think they're going to be as strong as Southampton. I think Southampton, like Ipswich, are a Premier League side, and they are going to be strong. I mean, in our predictions, I tipped them to win the league.
You know, I'm really sorry. I think Wrexham are going to be too strong. They're very good start.
You think?
Strong. They've got good owners. They've got good manager. I've been watching them last season. I'm impressed with them, how they play football.
Okay, so what are you going for?
I'm very looking forward to going to Wrexham ground.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going there as well. What are you predicting?
You know what I'm saying? 2-1 to Wrexham, first win.
2-1 to Wrexham. Okay, well, that will be a shock if that was to happen. I don't know if it will happen. I've gone the other way. I've gone 2-0 to Southampton. I think Southampton will be too strong because they've just come down. They're a strong outfit. They've got a new manager, Will Still. He's unknown in an English league in the Championship, so that could be something that is.
It might take time for him.
Yeah, it might take time for him. You're right. So, but I still think they'll be strong, and I've gone for 2-0. So let's see what Wesley's got to say about this one. Wes?
Southampton versus Hollywood Wrexham. Southampton relegated from the Premier League and Wrexham coming up from League One in the automatic positions. I think this will be a 1-0 win for Wrexham. I think they will surprise a lot of people in this league.
Game number 5 is the first of the 3 p.m. kickoffs on Saturday, and it is
Middlesbrough versus Swansea City.
Middlesbrough versus Swansea City. Now, Middlesbrough, they've had a change of manager.
Michael Carrick got out the door, and now bringing Rob Edwards.
Yes, so they've changed manager. They haven't done a lot in the transfer market. Who's that player that was going to leave?
Tom Atke or something.
I forgot his name now. But anyway, he was going to leave, but he hasn't left. I think Ipswich were in for him, weren't they?
They turned it down, got rejected.
Yeah. So, Middlesbrough, I don't know. They're a bit hit and miss. You don't know what to predict with them. Whereas Swansea, Alan Sheehan is the manager there, and towards the end of last season, it did really, really well.
They came 9th, and he used to play for Leicester City.
He did used to play for Leicester. It's before your time. I remember Alan Sheehan. So, what's your prediction for this one, mate?
They're going to be chopped. I'm going to say 1-0 to Borough.
1-0 to Borough.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a shock. What have I said? I've gone the other way. I've gone 1-0 to Swansea City.
Oh.
Let's see what Wesley Schnauzer's got to say about it. Wesley?
Middlesbrough versus Swansea City. I really couldn't make my mind up on this one. Middlesbrough looks strong. Swansea ended the season strong last season. So I've gone down the middle and I've gone for a 1-1 draw in this game.
Game number 6 is
Norwich City against Millwall.
Yeah, this is another 3 p.m. kickoff on Saturday. So Norwich City versus Millwall. Now, two sides that kind of just missed out on the playoffs. Millwall were quite strong towards the end of last season, and Alex Neil has done very well there. They've made a couple of signings, haven't they?
I'm very impressed with Millwall. They've been signing.
Yeah, Norwich City changed their manager as well. They nicked Bristol City's manager. Oops. Yeah, Liam Manning. And they've made a couple of good signings as well, haven't they?
Yes, you know what I'm going to say for this one? I'm going to say Deadman first. Deadman 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. I can't decide on this one either, so I've gone for a 1-1 draw.
What about Wesley Schanauzer?
Wesley?
Norwich City versus Millwall, two teams that were there or thereabouts outside of the playoff places last season. I think this will be the same this season, and in this game, I've gone for a Norwich City win. I'm going to go 2-1 to Norwich City.
Okay, we're into game number 7.
It's Oxford versus Portsmouth.
Oxford United versus Portsmouth. Now, both teams just survived, didn't they, last season from relegation. I think Portsmouth were just a little bit more better. But at one point, Portsmouth were at bottom of the league, weren't they, last season? Yeah. And they climbed up. Their manager, John Massinho, did well towards the end of last season, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
And Gary Rowett, ex-Leicester player, manager of Oxford United. I think they're a good side that, you know, under his stewardship, they will fight for everything for him.
Yeah, I think they will stay up next season, Dad.
To Oxford?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your prediction?
You know it. I'm going to say it to you now. I'm saying they're good at home. 2-1 to Oxford United.
They do have the home advantage, but I'm going the other way. I've got to go 2-1 to Portsmouth.
What the hell?
Right, let's see what Wesley Schnauzer's go. Which way are you going, mate? Or are you going down the middle?
Oxford United versus Portsmouth, a contrast from the last two teams. These two teams just finished above the relegation zone last season, and I think they'll probably be around that this season. And I've gone for a 2-2 draw at Desmond in this game.
Game number 8, another 3 p.m. kickoff on Saturday is
QPR versus Preston North End.
QPR versus Preston North End. Now, QPR did have a change of manager. They have Julian Stefan in. Their manager came to this place.
Oh.
And their opponents, Preston, they've brought in a lot of players, haven't they?
Yep.
And
They've got Everson.
They got a goalkeeper from Leicester, Daniel Everson. And yeah, they didn't do too great last season, and some people have put them down to be relegated.
You know, I'm going to say this one 1-0 to Preston.
1-0 to Preston, you're going?
I think this season they're going to be a good side this season. They're going to play some good tactics for some good football.
I think QPR will be an unknown because they've got a new manager, but they do have some very good young players. And why I know that is because I've got a couple of QPR mates, and they told me about the young players that they got that they brought in because of injuries last season, and they did really well for them. So if that happens and they gel, I'm gonna go for a 2-1 QPR win for this one.
What about the
Wesley?
Queen's Park Rangers versus Preston North End. Queen's Park Rangers have a new manager in charge. Preston North End didn't do so well last season and look like they'll be battling relegation this season, I think. But in this game, I've gone for a very narrow 1-0 win to Queen's Park Rangers.
Game number 9 is
Stoke City versus Derby County.
Yes, 2 teams from the Midlands. Stoke City versus Derby County. Manager Mark Robbins has started to work his magic. I think they've done all right in the pre-season friendlies, haven't they?
Yes.
You've been watching them?
Yes, and I think Mark Robbins got his magic cap on. He's got his cap on.
I think he will do well with them this year. But Derby County, let's talk about Derby County. John Eustace. Now, John Eustace is a very good manager in my opinion, even though I had Derby down as something like 15th or something.
Yeah. I mean, I said about Derby, you'll be absolutely going to be 8th next season.
8th, you got them down as 8th.
You know what, Derby County have been signed back 10 players this season. They've signed some players from Blackburn.
I think they've got a lot of loans as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's 10, it might be less than that, but they've signed a lot of players.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, so what have you got down for this one, mate? Scoreline?
I'm very sorry about this. I think Stoke City will win 1-0.
Stoke City will win 1-0. Okay, I've gone the other way. I've gone for a 1-0 win for Derby County.
Ooh.
Let's see what Wesley's got to say about this one. Wesley?
Stoke City versus Derby County. I think in this game, Mark Robbins will work some magic. They've had some good results in the pre-season, and I think in this, they will win 2-1 against Derby County.
Game number 10 is
West Brom versus Blackburn Rovers.
West Brom versus Blackburn Rovers. Yes. Okay. Now, West Bromwich Albion got in Ryan Mason. Was it last season?
This summer.
In the summer, they got Ryan Mason in the summer, and he's been doing some good stuff there, hasn't he?
Yeah, I've been watching him going well, Dad.
Have you?
Tactic football is very good in tactic.
I think they're quite a solid team. They're different from what they were used to be, so I think they'll do well this season. What about their opponents?
Blackburn,
they've got Valerian Ismail in charge there. I think they did all right with him, didn't they?
Yeah, they got some good players. That
John Eustace used to be there and he left. I think he's taken some of their players, hasn't he?
John
Eustace.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's weakened them a bit. So, what's your prediction for this one, mate?
You think you're gonna be shocked? I'd say 1-0 to Blackburn.
1-0 to Blackburn. Okay, I've gone for a 2-0 win for the Baggies. 2-0 to West Brom.
What about Wesley Schanauzer?
Wes, what's your prediction, mate?
West Bromwich Albion versus Blackburn Rovers. In this game, West Brom do look strong, but Blackburn Rovers look good also. So I've gone for a Desmond, a 2-2 draw.
Right, game number 11. Now, this is a 5:30 kickoff on Saturday, and it is...
Sheffield United versus Bristol City.
Right, Sheffield United. Now, Sheffield United are a very strong side.
They got Rob Sellers.
Ruben Sellers.
He's decent manager. I've been watching him. He's very good. He's very classic, like similar to Enzo though. Football.
Yeah, they will definitely be in the top 4 or top 3 for the Championship, in my opinion. So yeah, Ruben Sellers is a decent manager, and their opponents, Bristol City. Now, they played each other in the playoffs, didn't they?
Smash.
Yeah, well, it ended up home and away 6-0 to Sheffield United. They got absolutely battered. But Bristol City did lose their manager, that Liam Manning went to Norwich.
And then Sheffield United got beaten in the final against Sunderland, the Mackhams.
Yeah. So their new manager, Gerhard Struder, you don't know what he's going to do and how he's going to play. So they're a bit of an unknown, Bristol City. I still think Sheffield United will be too strong. Still, even after the playoffs. So what are you going for on this one?
2-1 to the Blades.
2-1 to the Blades. I've gone 2-0 to the Blades.
What about Wesley Schanauzer?
Wesley, what's your prediction on this one? Game number 11.
Sheffield United versus Bristol City. Now, Sheffield United do look strong, and I think they're one of my favourites to be in the top 3 or 4 of the Championship. I think Bristol City are a good side too, but I think Sheffield United will win this one 3-1.
Right, now it is a Sunday kickoff at 4:30, and it is...
You're marking Leicester City.
It is...
You're marking Leicester City versus the Sheffield Wednesday.
Okay, yeah, Leicester City versus Sheffield Wednesday. Now, this is an intriguing game in that we're going to be playing a side that's got everything going against them, and I do actually feel sorry for Sheffield Wednesday fans. I
feel sorry for his home club.
It is his home club, and everything's against them. Like players haven't been paid. Barry Bannon is there, but and they've got the youngsters that are going to be playing mostly, because some of the players who haven't been paid, the senior players, probably won't play. We don't know what to expect when that game comes up on Sunday when we get there. What kind of team will Sheffield Wednesday have? I mean, Leicester have come down. We've just beaten Fiorentina 2-0. We've got a very, very good squad, and I know we're going to get a points deduction, but I think we'll be too strong for Sheffield Wednesday.
We'll be too strong, and also I'm looking for our new manager now.
Yes, we do have a new manager in Marty Cifuentes, and we watched the Fiorentina game, and that was different to what we've been seeing, and I think a lot of the fans do like this.
He call it Spanish ball, new ball. Enzo used to be Enzo ball. Now got to call it Marty ball.
Marty ball.
Yeah.
Okay, so what have you predicted for this game?
3-0 Leicester.
3-0 Leicester. Sorry, Sheffield Wednesday fans. I've gone 4-0 Leicester. Sorry about that. Okay, what about Wesley Schnauzer? Is he going to say something similar to what we've just said?
The final game of the weekend is my team, Leicester City versus Sheffield Wednesday. There's all sorts of trouble going on at Sheffield Wednesday, and it doesn't look good for them. Meanwhile, Leicester have been having a good pre-season and have a good squad. I think this will be a 5-1 win for my team, Leicester City.
Thank you guys for watching. These are the Championship predictions for week number 1. We hope you enjoyed our predictions. Put it down in the comments below what you think your predictions are for this first week of the Championship 2025.
I'm going to beat you this season. I'm going to beat you.
Yeah, I was the winner last season. You came second and Wesley was third.
Yes.
So it is going to be intriguing to see what happens in this season. So like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you on the next one.
And matchday vlog.
Yeah, the matchday vlog will be out on Sunday after we've played Sheffield Wednesday. So we'll see you then.